Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into another episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's first topic, Mark, a.k.a. Mandrews, Andrews. Look, this episode is not about the good of Mark Andrews. This episode is not about the greatness of Mark Andrews. This episode is about the lack of going to another level of Mark Andrews. I'm talking to somebody on this one. Look, Mark Andrews, and I want to make sure I say this with a straight face, is undoubtedly the second best offensive player that the Baltimore Ravens have. Now, look, I know a lot of people are going to say, no, Nitro, no. Zay stupid nice. Zay Flowers is really nice. Joystick, Zonic, he's the guy. No. A lot of what Zay does in this offense is predicated by a lot of what Lamar and what Mark Andrews does. I want to make sure I say this clearly because I don't want to be taken wrong. Mark Andrews is a great weapon. He's the third best tight end in the league, and on some Sundays he's clearly the number two. The only person that we know that neither of them guys are touching is Kelsey. Kelsey is he's another that's a whole other beast. He's the unquestioned number one tight end of our generation. But what I mean by with Mark, and the reason I'm bringing it up this week, Mark has had a lot of untimely, back-breaking drops at the most inopportune times. And he has left his QB out to dry. Now, I'm saying this with the caveat of saying I know that he is a great player. That's besides the point. That's why I said this is about him being able to take it to another level. Let me be clear about this. The last time we played the Seahawks, Mark had a lot of drops. A lot. He is the type of player that he will have multiple games where his hands just don't work. Where they just don't work. Hey! And they won't work not just on regular catches like, it was a slant. He was diving for it. He dropped it. I get it. A hard catch, whatever. Keep it going. No, I'm talking wide open, nobody around him, and also wide open touchdown. If the Ravens want to achieve this greatness, if they want to achieve immortality, all of that is wrapped up with the Lombardi. Going to the Super Bowl and winning one, Mark Andrews has to be able to take it to another level. Now, I'm going to say this. If Mark Andrews sees this video, he'll probably agree. A lot of people going to be like, yo, you probably wouldn't say that to his face. For one, I'm not a small dude. Right now, I'm not a small dude. I'm not saying this is disrespect. I'm saying this to a player that I believe has the ability to take it to another level. And he is yet to hit that point as of yet. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, the other year he had 1,300 receiving yards and all that other stuff. It's not just about volume stats. It's about even when the deck is stacked against you, can you rise above it? Can you find another gear? Can you still find a way to stand out? I'm speaking to somebody. Let me tell you something right now. Some people might be like, well, he might not just be that good. No, he is. Kelsey, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, these type of players find a way, even when the defense knows that they're going to get the ball. with them being the best offensive weapons on their teams. They put 2 guys on them, 3 guys on them. What did LeBron say? Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. The whole darn team on them. They still find a way to rise. We have yet to see Mark Andrews in those predicaments rise. And I think he has the ability to, and he hasn't tapped into it yet. Look, he's the tight end. Tight end in the NFL is synonymous with the word reliable. I told you I'm talking to somebody here. You gotta be the person that no matter what coverage, no matter who's there, you have to be undoubtedly reliable. And not just reliable, I'm in favorite target, and we make great plays together. No. I'm saying when the deck is stacked against you, are you still the same player that you were at the beginning of the game? You see what I'm trying to say here? We need Mark Andrews to be that. I think that Mark Andrews has the ability to be that. I think he's a very good, talented player. But I think that he still has another level that he has to attain. This ain't about, I'm good, I just gotta sustain my greatness right here. No. Mark Andrews has another level that he is yet to hit. And I think he's capable of hitting it. And I think that for the Ravens to win, he has to hit it. A lot of times we look at the Ravens, we put so much on either Lamar or the defense. If Mark Andrews, who is supposed to be the number one option, the favorite target, the street ball companion, then his untimely drops need to be rectified. They need to be fixed. There's times in a game where they know the ball's coming to you, and you know the QB is going to try to force the ball to that player, and that player still has to figure out a way to win. Be like, they all knew it was coming to him, and he dropped it, or it didn't get a completion. That's not good enough. Not for the level of player that Mark Andrews is. You see on that play, he has to figure out a way to come down with the ball, or at least figure out a way for them not to come up with the ball. He has to be, this is for the game. It has to be a perfect route. No matter what, I got to get into that route. If I got to drop him in the neck, poke him in the eyes, hit him in the nuts, whatever I got to do, I got to get to that spot. Because at the end of the game, I can't live with woulda, coulda, shoulda. Now, I say this with a caveat. He's great. I love Mark Andrews. I think he's a great player. But with every great player, there's always different levels that some of them can attain. It's what separates the good, the great, and the legends. Like, you have good players, you have great players, and you have legendary players. Travis Kelce's a legend. Y'all ever watch The Sandlot? Man, I'm an 80s baby. Y'all ever watch The Sandlot? Babe Ruth came in there and he had such a profound thing to say. He said, heroes are always remembered. Always remembered. But legends never die. And I know without a shadow of a doubt, Mark Andrews wants to be a legend. All I'm saying is he has to become one now. He has to become one now. If the Ravens have any regular season, the Ravens do good because we have one of the greatest players in the NFL throwing the football. And we have one of the best defenses flying around in football. That can win you a lot of games by itself. But I'm saying to win the big thing. But maybe Nitro's tripping. What do you think? Am I tripping? Am I wrong about Mark Andrews? Or do you think there's a level that he is still able to obtain? I need him to be like Goku. I need him to find a way to get to another level. Y'all remember when we were watching with kids? We're like, oh, he got KO Ken. Right? And then, no, that's not high enough. I gotta go higher. Super Saiyan 1. He's like, no. That ain't gonna beat Cell. What's gonna beat Cell? He gotta go Super Saiyan 2. It's like, Super Saiyan 2 is too low. We need to go higher. Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 4. Nah, none of that's good. No more Saiyan transformations. We need Ultra Instinct. To find the way, whatever he needs to do. But let me know what you think down in the comment section. If I'm wrong or right on the obtainable level of greatness that Mark Andrews can obtain or achieve, let me know. And that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. You know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about are rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know, love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And at the bottom of the screen is a QR code. QR code to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, it's The Wunderkind Show. This show is Nitro signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.